Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for your stimulus package and stimulus check update. If you wouldn't care, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and I would appreciate it. Guys, the only thing they've come out with today, it's still about the same. Besides everybody in Washington testing positive for COVID-19, other than that, everything's about the same it looks. But the newest update on October 2nd at 1:43 p.m. Starts out with stimulus check, latest revised HEROES Act passed by House includes $1,200 payments, $600 additional unemployment. Let's go over this. Now, a second stimulus bill is still a possibility, even with time running short before the election. Now, on Monday of this week, House Democrats unveiled a revised stimulus bill that would ease many of the challenges struggling Americans are facing during the economic crisis brought on by the coronavirus pandemic. Now, some of the proposals are familiar, including another round of $1,200 stimulus checks, payments an additional $600 in weekly unemployment benefits from the federal government. Now, the updated Health and Economic Recovery Emergency Solutions Act, HEROES Act, is a slimmed down version of the original version passed by the House of the Representatives back in May. That package languished in the Senate due to the $3.4 million price tag. This version would cost $2.2 trillion, but included some of the same features. Sorry, guys. The House passed a revised bill on Thursday. Now, what is the revised HEROES Act that Democrats have passed? It starts out with $1,200 stimulus payments to the consumers, to all American people, individual people. Individual taxpayers with an annual adjusted gross income, AG, up to $75,000 would receive a $1,200 stimulus payment. That number would decrease as AGI approaches $99,000. The same formula would apply to married taxpayers who would receive $2,400 for an AGI up to $150,000. That amount would fall towards zero as AGI approaches $198,000. Now, the updated HEROES Act changes how dependents are addressed. Previously, all adult dependents were ineligible for the payment. Now, this package would issue $500 payments to each dependent regardless of age. That's good. A $600 additional weekly unemployment benefits. The updated HEROES Act would also revive the $600 in additional unemployment payments issued weekly by the federal government through the CARES Act. Now, those payments ran out at the end of July. The new round of additional unemployment payments would retroactively begin September the 6th and run through the end of January 2021. Now, the unemployed in some states are currently receiving an additional $300 per week through the Lost Wages Assistance Program. Let's see, those payouts cap out at 6 weeks, and many states have already run out of the funds. Now, the $436 billion of emergency aid for state and local governments, with a sharp reduction in tax revenue as a result of declining economic activity brought on by the coronavirus pandemic, many state and local governments face huge budget shortfalls. Now, the $436 billion would provide 1 year of assistance in balancing their budgets, which many have to do by law. Now, and avoiding layoffs and cuts in local services. Now, $225 billion for education. With the logical complications of educating and caring for the children during a pandemic, these funds include $182 billion to support K-12 schools and $57 billion more to help families in need of child care. Now, we got $75 billion for COVID-19 testing and contact tracing. This funding is meant to address some of the disparities that the communities of color face when dealing with coronavirus treatment. $120 billion in aid for small businesses. Now, this funding is meant to directly assist small businesses, including restaurants, by improving the Paycheck Protection Program. Now, the odds are low that something will get completed before the election, but while the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin are negotiating in interest, hope is still alive. The two spoke Monday evening after the revised HEROES Act was released, and then again Tuesday morning. Another meeting happened Wednesday where Mnuchin proposed a $1.5 trillion cost, after which Democrats delayed a vote on their $2.2 trillion package to allow more time for the negotiation. They eventually passed their $2.2 trillion version on Thursday. Now, Mitch McConnell, Senate Majority Leader, has made it clear that any legislation worth more than $2 trillion would not receive his support. Administrations still fundamentally disagree on funding for state and local governments. Pelosi and Mnuchin remain far apart on a child tax credit, but a little closer on health care provisions and small businesses assistance. It's not clear how recent news of President Trump testing positive for COVID-19 will affect the outcome of the stimulus negotiations, but with the White House members itching to return to their districts to campaign, the window for getting a deal done is closing fast. Yes. Now that this has come up, it's changed the outcome of everything. Since the president has tested positive for COVID-19, it's changed everything. Now I'm gonna have to study on this. It's really hard to say what's gonna happen now. Something's got to happen. Something's got to happen. But this country is down. People is hurting. I know they don't care. They don't give a crap about us. I know that. But the thing is, I just can't see a good amount of bugs. Something that happened, guys. Something has got to happen. Somebody's got to step in and get this done. It just have to. I just can't see this not working out. I'm just being straightforward about this. I just can't see it. Something's got to happen. I'm sorry, guys, if I seem all frigid about this, but it seems like it's always something. You know, and for one thing, Nancy Pelosi has got stuff in the bill. And a lot of it, and most of it, is just enough for the White House not to agree to it, and it's stuff that don't even concern about this COVID-19. It's stuff that don't even concern the American people. It's just other bullcrap stuff. It's stuff that concerns her and her friends and business people, not us, not the people that's got the COVID or people that's hurting. It's got nothing to do with that. It's just what she wants. It's a shame. We'll see what happens, guys. If anything else comes up, I'll let you know. But that's all they're saying right now. As far as my opinions, I read it would be about the same. I'm just still hoping. I'm thinking maybe any time you'll turn the TV on or flip your phone on, and okay, they're ready to pass this. And who knows? Who really knows? I don't think they're saying everything, telling everything about it. But we'll see. Guys, I love you, and until next time, peace out.